So welcome to India. So we can continue this session just for another 15 minutes, so that
Yes.
you can also ask any question, and my students in turn can ask their questions, so that this session can be fruitful.
Yes,
If we
sure.
our students interact with one another, that's a great move in fact.
Sure.
So any questions? Any questions?
Inessa, have you entered?
Yes.
Okay.
For example, Armenia has many voluntary work, and today people can help each other. I want to know, does India have many voluntary work? If yes, what types of voluntary work you can do there?
I think I didn't catch your point. Could you ask again one more time?
Does India have many voluntary work?
She's asking about volunteer
Yeah.
work. Do you have any volunteer or work types in your country or in the village?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have many volunteers in the village level or the town level or the city level. We have many volunteers, but the volunteers differ from the work to work. There are a few volunteers who voluntarily come forward to help the poor people, because India is a poor country, and during this pandemic, many volunteers are stepping outside their homes in order to feed the poor people. And due to the lockdown, many people lose their employment. So they are all outside now. So the volunteers are doing a great job these days in order to feed these people who are outside, who are on the roadsides these days. So yes, we do have the volunteers system in our country.
Thank you.
Can
you please say me what is the most delicious meal in India for you?
So you mean the delicious food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Miraja, Harsha, maybe you will answer. Miraja,
Yeah,
Gutu?
Sir, can
they
I
will
ask
answer definitely.
a question?
Yeah.
Yes, Rohit. Yeah.
Chicken biryani.
Lohita, can you explain a little bit about the chicken biryani? How does it taste, and tell me something about it?
Very tasty and spicy food in India.
Ah,
It is very famous for
yes,
India.
yeah. So,
Okay.
It is
so
so
shall I share
colorful.
the picture? Yeah, I would like to share the food picture, because in India, I think all over India, I think it is very popular one. And if you visit India, you can taste this delicacy. In every restaurant, you can find out this food. Yeah, this is all the pictures of the chicken biryani. So uh, it is what is more. I think what is more interesting. What is more interesting about this food is it is filled with lots of spices, and it is filled with rice and lot of spices. And India itself is famous for spicy food. Indians are, we are all actually habituated to eat the spicy food every day in our menu. Every day in our menu we eat spicy food. No day actually passes without eating this spicy food. So Indians are made
If
with spicy nature, I think. So we love to eat it. I hope you have. But I think my student has answered your question, and of course, these are the pictures of most famous food in India.
if I'm not mistaken, in India it is common. Yes, curry spice. Curry spice. Yes, you are using
It is
curry this.
quite common. It's quite common.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any
May
more
I
questions?
say something?
Yes, please.
I don't have any questions, but I can say that I really like India. I love movies. I'm watching movies Indian, and I even have favorite actor and favorite actor. My favorite Indian actor is Shah Rukh Khan. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong his name.
Yeah, Shah Rukh Khan is correct. Yes, you are right. Shah Rukh Khan. Yeah. So, do
He's
you
really
watch the
good
Shah Rukh Khan?
actor.
Yeah. As per Indians, as far as India is concerned, Shah Rukh Khan is age-old actor. I think he's not in he's not actively acting in the movies at present because he is almost age-old actor. But there are many upcoming actors are there in India. So which actor you like so much? I mean, upcoming actors, the present actors and actresses. Who do you like most? Shah Rukh Khan, and
From new
maybe
actors,
yeah, new upcoming actors. Do you like anyone of
there are one. I like Alia Bhatt, if
Alia
I'm
Bhatt?
pronouncing right again.
Yeah, you are right. Yes, it's correct. Alia Bhatt is one of the familiar
He's a good
actors.
actor too.
Yeah.
Me?
So yeah, how often the people in Armenia watch the Indian movies? Because the Hollywood movies, of course, popular all over the world, but Bollywood movies also popular all over the world. So Bollywood is from India. So
Yes,
how often the people in Armenia watch the Bollywood movies?
especially every day. Well, yes, yes,
Oh,
every day they are watching. We have Indian series. They are common in Armenia. They watch. People used to watch it, and now
yes.
also.
So which Indian movie is so popular in Armenia? So which movie the people in Armenia love so much? Is there any specific movie?
Mariam.
Tapki. Tap, I think.
So the character is called Tapki. We don't remember the full name. So, but the
Okay.
character is from the movie is called Tapki. The main character, one of the main characters from the film, Tapki, and also what are the names? Ganga. We have, if I'm not mistaken,
And
Ganga.
Uttaran. We have
Tina,
Harsi.
We have Bright also, if I'm not
So
mistaken.
let me check my students if they have any questions to ask.
Yes, sure.
Here do you have any question to ask? Because our Armenian friends are there. So you can ask any one of your Armenian friends, and you specifically you can ask any one of the girls who are on the screen right now. Whether it is Varshita, you can ask Neerja, you can ask Kaushik, Narachmi, Mohan Sai.
Sir,
You can
can I
ask
ask?
any one of them. Yes, please.
Yes,
What do
Lohita.
you, Lohita, what do you want to ask and whom do you want to ask? So, can you ask anybody?
Anna.
And I have to find out.
Lohita, do you have questions to ask?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
ma'am.
wants to ask a question. That too, yeah, Anna, I think, Anna. Yeah, Anna. Yeah. Yeah, do you want to ask a girl, Anna?
Yes,
Lohita?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let's ask.
What are your hobbies?
What are your hobbies, Anne?
my hobbies.
Yes.
Yes.
I really love music. I love watching movies. I love drawing. I have different hobbies.
What about you, Lohita?
What about you?
My hobbies are reading books, playing games, watching TV, and dance.
Yes. Nagalakshmi, do you have any question?
Yes,
Okay, I
sir.
have a question. Please ask Nagalakshmi.
What is the famous place in your country?
So whom do you want to ask? Do you have
What is the
anyone in
famous
your mind?
place in our country?
Oh, there are lots of famous places in Armenia.
Yes, there are different historical places.
Yeah. Anil.
For example,
Anil. She wants the Ani to respond. She wants Ani to respond. Nagalakshmi, do you want Ani to respond?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, Nagalakshmi, you can ask anyone, I think. Ani is not responding, I think. Anybody you can ask. Or, yes, anybody can respond to her question. The famous place in Armenia. So, famous place in India, as you all know, the Taj Mahal is one of the wonders of the world. So, everybody's favorite is Taj Mahal. But we don't know actually which is the most famous place in Armenia. So, we will be happy
Could,
if any one of you share about that.
could you please speak,
For
Anne? Could you
example,
please introduce one of you, one of the famous place in Armenia? One of you.
for example, in Armenia, Armenia is the first country in the world which
Adopted.
admitted Christianity. It became yes. And we have many famous churches in our country. For example, Gerard or
Datev Monastery.
can anyone help me? I'm a little bit nervous. Yes, Datev Monastery. I forgot.
And Miss Sarus, I have a presentation about our country and our famous places. I can share it.
Would you mind to share us? Don't you mind if
Yes.
you share about Armenian famous places, Hari?
Yeah, I will just enable her so that she can share.
Okay, yes, you can share, Nadia.
She can do
Okay.
it.
Here is my presentation about our country, Armenia. And now let's talk about the sites of Armenia, the main points of attraction for tourists. Lake Sevan, found in the heart of Armenia, it's the country's largest lake and a beautiful place to visit during a break in the country. The second largest city in Armenia, Gyumri, is well worth a visit for everyone heading to the country for the first time. Monasteries are one of Armenia's defining characteristics, and the example at Noravang is one of the most beautiful in the whole country. Here is the photo of Noravang Monastery. Armenia's third major city is Vanadzor, which is located in the north of the country. Vanadzor is an ideal base from which to explore the beautiful Lori region, which is certainly one of the best places to visit in Armenia. Our final selection for the best places to visit in Armenia is Twin, one of the country's oldest cities. In fact, it was the capital of Armenia in medieval times.
Right.
And this series can be continued for a long time because Armenia is rich in sites. And here is, I have a presentation about national dishes in Armenia. If you like, I can share it too.
Yes.
If you prefer to start your meal with a delicious hot soup, then you should try such Armenian soups as pas, yani, darhan, and of course the famous hash. Barbecue is prepared here by special Armenian recipes and it's called horavat. Famous dolma is made from maize meal, which is wrapped in grape leaves. At this sauce, they serve matzon with garlic. Another famous meat dish is djvjik, which is prepared from beef with kara. Gata is a multi-layered cake, each layer of which is saturated with melted butter and sugar. That's why it has such soft dough and delicate flavor. Sujuk is a must for any feast and New Year tables. It is prepared from grape syrup and walnuts. And Armenians are very hospitable and like to entertain guests. If you manage to visit the Armenia Fest, remember that none of the mysteries will let you leave the table before you have tried all the cooked dishes. Your plate will never be empty. An attentive host will take care of it. That
Very
was my
interesting
presentation about Armenia.
Thank you,
Thank you
Nadia.
so much. Thank you so much for your beautiful presentation.
Thank you.
So let us check if there are any questions from both the sides. Otherwise, we will wind up the program. So are there any questions from any one of the students?
Mohana Sai, yes, well, we have Mohana, yes, if I'm not mistaken, if I pronounce the names correctly.
Do you have any question from your side? Mohan Sai, do you have any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So it's very interesting to talk about many issues about both of our countries. We learned many interesting facts, incredible facts about Armenia today. So what was very interesting for me was Shah Rukh Khan. So my Bollywood hero is also popular in Armenia. So that was quite interesting for me. So uh, we love to connect with you again one more time. Maybe the time permits.
Yes,
Definitely
sure.
have. Thank you so much for giving us this great
Thank you
opportunity.
too. Thank you so much.
One and all, I thank you one and all the students did a marvelous job in presenting their best about their country's heritage, culture, and whatnot. Everything. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye.
Thank you too. Thank you very much. So I hope we will meet again.
Sure.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
meeting.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
My students learned lots of things about your great leaders.
Yes.
Thank you very much.